Hey everyone, my name is Riley, and in this video we will be comparing Squarespace to the Hostinger website builder to help you decide which of these website builders is best for you and your website. We will be taking a deep dive into both of these tools, comparing the pricing, the actual builder itself, the templates, how easy they are to edit, the customization, the e-commerce functionalities, and everything else that you need to know. Now, jumping right in, the first thing that we are going to cover is the pricing, because the way that these are priced are very, very different. Now, with both of these tools, if you do want to get the best deals and discounts available, you can do so using my partner links down in the description. With Hostinger, this is up to 75% off the website builder. As you can see, we get a massive discount on these two plans. And when we actually compare the pricing, we can see how much of a difference these plans are going to make. So of these two tools, Squarespace is a lot more expensive than the Hostinger website builder. Right here, if I actually switch this over to annually, these are the cheapest prices that we can get. And as we can see, this moves from personal, which is $16 per month, all the way up to e-commerce advanced, which is $52 per month. Now, with this personal plan, this is best for if you just need a simple website with no e-commerce functionality. So like a blog, a personal website, or a resume, or something like this. This is where the personal plan is best. The business plan right here, this $23 per month plan, will allow you to do e-commerce. The downside to this though, is they give you a 3% transaction fee for everything you sell on your store. So if you want to do e-commerce, but then you also want to get rid of that transaction fee, this is where we need to move to the $28 per month e-commerce plan. And as we can see, there are no transaction fees on this. And then this top option for e-commerce is just going to give us some extra features like advanced discounting and the ability to sell subscriptions. So Squarespace is an expensive website builder. This is if we pay annually, and if we want to pay monthly, it's going to be even more expensive. Now, the awesome thing about Hostinger is this is a super cost-effective website builder. If we go down here to see these plans, we can see we have two plans to choose from. We have the premium website builder and we have the business website builder. Essentially, the difference between these is the premium website builder is for stores without e-commerce functionality, and the business website builder is for stores with e-commerce functionality. So if we go down, we can see with the business, we get AI tools and e-commerce functionality with 0% transaction fees. And then we don't get either of these two things with the premium website builder. With Squarespace, we have the option to either pay annually or pay monthly, and the price is going to change depending on which option we go for. And with Hostinger, this is kind of the same, but we do have more options. So if we take a look at this, this is the discounted price right here that we can get for initially signing up. But then down here, we have the actual price. So once we have gone through the discounted period, which can either be 1, 2, or 4 years, then the renewal price is going to be right here. So this is really the main price that we want to be comparing this to. And then we get the discount added on top. So we can click into one of these, for example, into choose plan. And then right here, we can choose how long we want to sign up for. From these options, the only one I wouldn't recommend is the monthly right here. Even though this is still more cost effective than Squarespace, this is only $12 per month, whereas Squarespace is $25. But this is not really a good offer because, as I said, this is $12 per month plus a $5 setup fee, and we don't get the free domain. Whereas even if we decide to sign up for 1 year, you can see we get this heavily discounted pricing. We pay this upfront. So I would pay $50 today for my entire year on my website builder. And then after those 12 months, we then go to the renewal price of $10.99 per month. This is why if you do know you will have your website for the long term, you might want to go for 48 months. And this way we lock in this discounted pricing for an entire 4 years. We pay just $150 and we have our website. We have access to the website builder for 4 years. And then after that, the renewal price is going to be $10.99 per month. So in here with the basic website builder on both of these, we can get 4 years of hosting on Hostinger for $150. Whereas on Squarespace at $16 per month, we are going to be paying like $190 per year. So Hostinger is the much more cost-effective option. Now, jumping into the website builders themselves, once you have signed up for either your Hostinger or your Squarespace account, this is the screen that we will be taken to. So inside of Squarespace, we just go ahead and select the site topic. So you can see we have all of these different options right here. And let's say that for both of these, I'm going to be creating a photography website. So we can select the website type, go to the next step, select what we want to do on the website. So we want to showcase work and expertise. We also want to sell our services. We can offer a contact form, and that is about it. That's what I want to do on my website. From here, we can then go ahead and choose a template, and this is the template library that we get on Squarespace. So these are just the templates that it recommends based on some of the things that I inputted in these earlier questions. But what I'm going to do is just to show you the full template library, is we can go to all templates right here, and we can see that there are 186 templates that we can choose from. With Hostinger, on the other hand, we have two options for how we want to build our website. We can either go to the templates, or we can use the AI builder, where we just type in what the website is and what it is about, and then we can get a website generated by AI. So before I show you the templates, I'll actually show you the AI builder. So once again, I'm going to call this Holden's Photography. And in here, we can go to the description and I can say, create me a photography website that shows my portfolio and work and has a contact form for people to get in contact with me. We can then go ahead and generate this template with AI. Now, my general feeling about this, I've used Hostinger a lot. I've generated AI templates. I've used the templates that come with this. And what I generally find is that the AI website builder templates are not as good as the templates that are offered by Hostinger. With that being said, they are certainly not bad. As we can see, we have this basic photography website. Of course, if we were to go in and continue, we could edit this background right here, this background video. We can go down and edit everything on the site. But the way I feel is these templates are just not as beautifully designed as the templates that we can get in the template area. But either way, this is how we can use AI. It's generated all of the pages that we are asking for. We have an about page, a contact page where people can get in contact. And if we want to regenerate this, like if we think this doesn't look very good, we can go up and create again. But what I'm going to do is just go back and show you the pre-made templates. So these are the templates that we can get on Hostinger. And although these templates are absolutely beautiful, I would say that the Squarespace templates have a slight edge. Squarespace has 186 templates. Hostinger has around 150, somewhere in that region. It doesn't say exactly, but I know it to be around that number. But just looking at these templates right here, they are fantastic. Like, these are beautiful templates that we can build a website off of. I would just say that Squarespace does have a slight edge in the way that these templates are built and the way that these templates look. Either way, let's go in and continue building a photography website. So I'm going to select photography templates right here on Squarespace, and we can do the same thing on Hostinger. I'm just going to go up and select the photography templates. So let's go in and say that I'm creating a personal portfolio. So we can click into a personal portfolio with each of these. We can select the template. Now I want to show you how the website builders actually work and how they feel with both of these tools. So starting out with Squarespace, let's go into start this design. And with both of these website builders, they are drag and drop. So what this means is once this has fully loaded in, we can click on edit, and then in here, this is drag and drop. So with any of the images or text, I can drag them to where I would like on the website. To change the text, all we do is double click in, and then we can type out what we want to type out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say I'm a photographer based out of London, UK, and then we can just leave the rest of the text as it is. In terms of Hostinger, this is the exact same thing. So we just drag the text to where we would like it on the website, and then we can click in, and I can say, my name is Riley Holden. I'm a freelance urban photographer based in London. Perfect. To change images with both of these, all we have to do is click into the image, click right here on edit, and then we can replace the image and upload our own files. So let's just go ahead and drop this one in right here. And this image is now going to be added to the website. This is a bad quality image, so just forgive this. This is nothing to do with these website builders. It's just not a very good quality image. The same right here, this doesn't really fit the website, but I just want to show you with the exact same image. We can go ahead and drop this in right here. And this is how we can add images to these website builders. So this is essentially how these websites work. We just go down, we click in, and we can edit the images. We can go in here and we can add in different sections like portfolio sections, people sections, images and videos. And we can do the same thing over here on Hostinger. We can add in different sections. We can add about sections, services sections, all of these different things. So that is the website editing. What we can also do is, of course, add e-commerce functionality into this. So to do this, we just go into products and services right here on Squarespace, and we can choose what we want to sell. So if I'm selling my photography service, we can click in. Go ahead and add the product right here, add the image, and then we can add this to the website and place this in. On Hostinger, I find this a little bit easier. All we have to do is click to add the store. The store is now added, so we can go into change the products. All we would do is delete the default products that are on here. Just like this, these can be deleted, and then we can add in a product, select that we are going to be selling a service, and then we can add in what we want to sell on the store. So those are the differences between Squarespace and Hostinger. The only real benefit that I would say Squarespace gives you over Hostinger is the ability to access a little bit better templates. So if you find that having these templates and having to edit the website less is worth paying the higher price, then Squarespace might be the best option. Alternatively, I just really find Hostinger hard to beat. The pricing is absolutely fantastic. The editor is fantastic with the drag and drop. And overall, out of these two, Hostinger would be my top recommendation. Once again, with both of these, if you do want to claim the best deals and discounts, you can do so using my partner links in the description. Now, if you found this video valuable, don't forget to smash that like button and tap that subscribe button. And until next time, take it easy.